this shit rolling. Cool. So we are needing. All right, welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to the first ever scrimmage of FR6. We are just getting the last couple people in here before we get this kicked off. So we're just going to get going over some of the players that we got ready to go here. But first off, I'm just going to start it off by just talking a little bit about the league and just some of the league rules and stuff that we got. So how this league works is ranked rules. There's map bans. It's going to be one, like, during the regular season, each game is going to be just one game. It's not gonna be like a best of like 3 games. It'll be 1 game. There's gonna be there's no rank cap, no or limit, which really shows the importance. It brings out the importance of like free agency and drafting well. There's gonna be a draft in May, and that's what this is for. This is to scout out people for the draft. And then there's gonna be 7 players per team. So there will be 5 regular starters and then 2 team captains as well. Or 1 team captain as well who will be able to play. And so they will set the lineups each week. They will decide who plays. They'll do their draft. So we're gonna be picking out team captains as we go along. Every game is gonna be broadcast on this YouTube channel right here. So our lineups for today are a little bit different than what this says. So all of Team Emerald is correct, and then Team Ruby is a little bit different. Your Friendly Pie and Hap and Conger are all there, but Orby and Chris did not end up showing, so we are going to be having Space Row taking over for him. And we're just going to get right into the players. So let's start with Team Ruby. First player, we have Your Friendly Pie. He's a Silver 3. And yeah, I've played with him for a long time. He hasn't played the game much recently. That's why he's at a Silver 3. And those are his top operators. He's mostly he's a pretty solid fragger who I think is going to actually bring a good bit to his team, even though he's a Silver 3. So just get a trash on him a little bit for that. Player 2 on this team, we got Hap. He is a Plat 3, and he mains Twitch and Zoff and Ace on attack, Bandit, Doc, and Mozzie on defense. And yeah, he's a guy that I'm hoping will frag out a little bit for their team as well, because they are 1 player short because we had some people dropping out today. And then player 3 for their team is going to be Orby, who this was his card, but he did drop out. Player 4, we have Space Row. He's an Ace and Valk main and a Plat 3, I believe. Yeah, or Plat 2, sorry. And then for the 5th player, this is the first player the last player for their team. We have Conger 000, Copper 3, Thermite, and Malusi main. And then for Team Emerald, we have Theory AP, who is he is an Emerald 4, and he is going to be maining Iana and Ash along with Vigil and Ella. And then their next player is going to be Van FL, who is a Plat 2, maining Thatcher, Thermite, and Ace, along with Jaeger, Valk, and some Maestro on defense. The next player for their team is going to be Trilogy. He's a Plat 3, Thermite, and Ace main on attack, and then he's also a Jaeger and Wamai main on defense. Just a good hard breach main for them. And then for the next player on their team, we have Isolus Haunts. He's a Gold 5, and he's going to be a 0 Buck and Ace main on attack. And then, also some Smoke and Legion play mainly on the defense side. And, another good hopeful fragger for their team. This is also going to just be a good time for people to, these teams were thrown together today. This is going to show some chemistry for the people in the draft, show how quickly they can adapt to a team. And the final player is Killer Cleb, who's actually going to be one of our team captains this season, but he's filling in for a spot today. On attack, he's maining Iana, Ash, and Zoff, and then he's going to be maining Smoke, Oryx, and Warden on defense. So we're going to be getting this going pretty soon. Right now, we are just waiting on the last couple people to get ready, and we're going to be doing a map ban in just a second here. So I'm just going to be getting a map ban coming out in 1 second. All right. I'm about to be sending out map ban. So I'm gonna have. So who's someone I should send them? Just pick out which map you want to ban. I'm gonna send it to Justin, and then just tell him which map you want to ban. And you'll ban it through him.
I managed to join the 5v5.
Oh, wait, we got somebody for a 5v5?
Yeah.
Oh, Space was. He just moved over from the other team.
Oh, sorry, yes. One of my pals is going to be jumping on.
Oh, he is?
5v5.
Alright, sweet.
Yeah.
Perfect, sounds good. Alright, yeah, and then I'm gonna go talk to the other team about map ban. Alright, so I'm gonna send Pi the map ban list, and then you guys can just and then yeah, y'all just get tell him which map you want to ban, and he'll do the voting for you.
There he is.
All right, perfect. So yeah, I'll get him introduced, and then Pi will send you the map ban, and we can get that picked out, and we'll get going. Perfect. And then Space, are you gonna invite him to the? Are you gonna invite him to the party?
Yeah, as soon as he's on there, I'll invite him.
All right, cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, I'm launching my game at the moment.
All right.
Alright, what would you want to not play? Clubhouse, Oregon?
All right, so a developing thing now. We have an actual we have a fifth member joining. He's going. Let's see, what team is he joining? I believe he's gonna be joining Team Ruby. So yeah, I don't really have anything up for him, but his name is Storm VTX. I don't really know anything about his rank or anything like that, but he is going to be joining. So this will be a 5v5 scrimmage today. All these players are going to be eligible for the draft, except for Sloth, due to he will be a team captain. He will be drafting for his team. So yeah, we are getting those votes in for the map ban, and after we get that and we get our final member of the party, we will get us started. Alright, so we now have all of the players here. We are about ready to go for our first ever scrimmage of FR6. The map that has been chosen is Oregon, and we are going to get this ready to go here. So, yeah, Oregon's been chosen. We're going to be getting right into games. Alright, so right off the bat for the ban phase. So the orange team is going to be Team Ruby, and the emerald team is going to be the blue team. And yeah, we're going to be seeing who gets banned right off the bat here. This has been a bit of a crazy day with getting this set up. Yeah, we've been struggling with getting people in, but we have all 5 of our players for each team. And so it looks like Team Ruby's going to ban Flores right off the bat, which is a solid ban for Oregon. And then we'll see what we've got for the Emerald team. And yeah, so how the draft is going to be working in May is each of the team captains will be selecting their players for the teams. The teams have not been announced yet. They will be announced in a live stream closer to that time. Looks like Doe could be getting banned by Team Emerald there. And then yeah, the team logos, names will be announced just before the draft, and once we've got all the team captains and players ready to go, we'll see about having to postpone the draft. I'm hoping we won't have to. I'm hoping we'll be able to get enough players. Mira getting banned for Team Emerald. And yeah, I'm just hoping we'll be able to get everyone. Yeah, we're hoping we're going to be able to get everyone in here for the league. We need 64 total players to start the season, which should be just fine. But we also need to make sure we get team captains and everything. So we're still gathering some people for it. But if anyone would like to let people know about the league and get them in here, that would be very helpful. And Capcan, the final ban for Team Ruby. So here we go. Round 1, blue team on attack, orange on defense. We're going to see it, and it looks like Kids Dormitory has been selected for defense on the first round. So there is no, and how the rules work for this game, it is going to work just like a ranked Rainbow Six Siege game. So there won't be any 6th pick. There will not be. It's not your normal comp rules. This league is very much designed to help people who maybe aren't quite in the haven't gotten into the competitive scene, to get into the competitive scene in just a sort of a different way. It's a much more easy transition from ranked right into the game. So here we go. We're going to get right underway with our first game of the day. A lot of destruction right off the bat for the first site. We've already got a Thatcher switch to an ace now that they are upstairs on the attack. That smoke play from Pi there is going to be a pretty big thing for holding probably upstairs long hallway. That is most likely the place that's going to need to be held with that smoke, unless they decide that they want to use it on Kids Dormitory. Not a whole lot of trap ops here. I mean, we do have Malusi and Smoke on the team, but mostly going for, you know, got a Bandit Jaeger Solus approach to sort of stop entry here. And it's looking like a decent bit of destruction on the attacking team with both that Sledge and that ace. And then we also have a Thatcher here who was not banned. So we're going to get right into, this match. We'll start by watching Icelis Haunts. Moving, already repelling up to the side. And we have one kill off the bat. The diffuser dropped on a spawn peak.
Attackers recover the bomb diffuser.
Some more destruction from above. We got the Thatcher out already. And some shooting coming in, and a double kill for Storm, already taking him out in the main attic area. And another death on attack. This is just an absolute destruction so far from the defense. I would have more of this on first person, but for some reason the first person key is not working right now. But there we go, a kill on the fence finally. Conger going down, peeking a little too hard onto Theory. Storm holding right below the attic here, and Theory jumps out of the window and drops the diffuser. Storm pushing up into attic, looking for Icelis, and he's gonna get him just above the stairs. Peeked on that angle a little too quickly there, and that is what ultimately does it in for them. All right, so a very, very eventful first game. That attack just shut down so quickly right off the bat, and that was a very, very rough start for them. There really was no winning after that. So now we find ourselves going into the next game here. And I'm going to attempt real quick to make sure that we get this fixed. So I will be just back to see if we can And it looks like, all right, we're getting right into the next game. So I'm going to attempt to fix the controls here. But
Locate and defuse bombs.
we are now, all right, so now we got a defense on the basement.
You can stop worrying about grenades now. Razor wire is deployed. Reinforcing the wall. 10 seconds left. 5 seconds to go.
All right.
Attacker's objective is to locate
So here we
the bomb
go.
and defuse it.
We got the push from the construction site over here, but they seem to be pushing up into attic, which is a bit of an interesting approach for them.
A bomb has been located.
So I already spotted that Jaeger site there. Now Trilogy already looking to push around the side of the building here. We got the diffuser has actually been moved around to the other side of the building. Van FL currently pushing in with that. Well, it looks like we do have a Icelis Haunts already inside of the attic right now. Going to be looking downstairs. He's spotted some of those devices already. Looks like they have loaded up solidly heavy on those stairs. Team Emerald. Oh, and he falls to his death. And now Killer Kleb in some trouble here as well. Going head-to-head with Storm VTX right around the corner. Storm blowing up the wall there. Van taking some damage with the diffuser, but he does eventually take down Storm on that push from the side, and now they can kind of pinch this team. Icelis now dying in tower after falling from the rafters. That is an unfortunate way to go out. And now to Killer Kleb. Pushing around from upstairs. A few shots coming in from the stairs. And they are able to get Icelis Haunts up, so they had to rotate around. That can definitely throw off your timing a little bit. And now they all elect to push out of attic, as they were definitely made aware of there. Now Theory gonna blow up this wall here in kitchen. Oh, and they're gonna try to attempt a diffusing of the. They're gonna try to attempt to break through this hatch right here. Oh, and now Trilogy goes down. Icelis peeking this a little bit too hard, maybe, for how low he is on health. This attack team running out of time. 36 seconds are remaining. I'm gonna have to make a push here soon. And now Killer Kleb goes down as well. Conger with the kill. Theory AP now with a kill onto Conger, getting the refrag. And they've now dropped into the hatch. They are pushing rapidly into sight. And they weren't aware of him around the corner. Now some very low health. He's going to be right around that corner. Oh, and he gets the peek. Your Friendly Pie, the only remaining defender. Although holding it very solidly with smoke. Going to try to prevent the plant with the smoke. And he gets it with the smoke. Rejecting the plant on an incredible toss. Great game awareness there from Your Friendly Pie, throwing the smoke over the casing there and preventing the defuse. Alright, so some more destruction looking to come in here. Now, after 2 straight defensive wins, they're looking to get a third here in their path to the first to 4. And there we go. All the operators locked in. Team Emerald not really switching it up very much here, and I think that could end up being pretty useful if they haven't been succeeding so far. Going with a lot more of a trap operator approach here for the defending Ruby team.
Bomb located
Bombs
by
have been located now by Team Emerald. That was just a really... The last two games, honestly, now Team Emerald has just been struggling mainly with losing a lot of people quickly, and then the second game they tried to prevent that by holding a lot of people back and not pushing quick enough, and that's what led them into that pushed situation at the end where they had to defuse so close to the bomb and in range for Pi to throw that smoke bomb and get that last kill. Now Pi going to be on a roam this game, but he is helping set up site, but he is a player I've actually played with a lot through my time playing Siege and just other games in general. He likes to go for kills. He's very aggressive in his play style, and he's looking to go with that on Vigil this time. Looks like we also might have a roaming Malusi with Conger going to be roaming over in Meeting Hall now. Some more traps being set up on the site as Space Row setting up some frost mats. Van FL going to be carrying in the diffuser again. He's going to be Thermite this time and hopefully going to be able to breach into some walls. They have changed up their approach a little bit from last time after seeing what some of the attackers were, or seeing what some of the defenders were. And now Theory pushing in very aggressively. Could have gotten that peek hole there, but it got very lucky in not getting peeked. Already pushed into bathroom. We got some shots being fired in the garage from Mycelis Haunts. Theory just holding this door now. He's got all the time in the world. Some stinger traps being set up in the hall. It's a very aggressive end. Now Space Row goes down to Killer Kleb on that back push from Zoth. He is into the bomb site. He doesn't see him around the wall. Trilogy goes down from the flank into the hallway. That Malusi pushing back into Meeting Hall. Some destruction from above now. The Ruby team playing a very off-site approach, and now Van going to attempt a plant here. The diffuser is down, and now they are just going to hold from garage. This is a very unfortunate situation for Team Emerald, and now Killer Kleb going down. Conger with the kill there. That puts Conger up to 2 kills now. Theory's still holding that same door. Oh, and he gets flanked from behind. He didn't see it, though, but the refrag coming in anyways. Pi getting killed by Van FL there, and now it is Van who just placed the diffuser, and Theory still holding the same door. They're attempting a very desperate approach. Goes in, and he gets one knockdown there. Gonna attempt a defuse here with Conger. He's got some help. He could pull it off. It's just Van FL. He blows him up with the thermite defuse. A huge play from Van FL. Some great strategy there, putting the thermite on the wall and blowing him up on the defuse. What a play from Van FL. 2 million IQ play, setting up that by himself. Didn't even matter if his team went out. He was able to clutch up instead. So now the Ruby team will be on attack for the first time today. We got a Thatcher and Ace, so we're going to probably see a good bit of destruction here. We got Smoke probably going to be going upstairs now. Yes, they are, so they will elect to be in the upstairs dorms. And then we have that Jaeger for the denial of grenades. So we'll see how they decide to set this site up. They're going to get some early destruction in here, setting up a deployable on the stairs as well, so likely going to be holding that with Smoke, which is an interesting approach to him, but that also means he can hold the kids' dormitories as well. Vance setting up that reinforcement there. No bomb spot yet, but it is upstairs is a very common first site on this map, so they likely will be attempting to push here first. Your Friendly Pie going to be running with Jackal, a very aggressive operator, and also one that I believe that the blue team probably should have banned. Personally, Jackal's one of my go-tos for banning. I cannot stand Jackal. It's a really unfortunate thing whenever you're, you can really get tracked from anywhere as long as you've, moved around the site a good bit. So if he gets close, then they're gonna know where you're at. An interesting Oryx play here from Theory AP. We're gonna see how that works out. Probably gonna be used as a good bit of destruction.
Locate a bomb
And here we go. So we're gonna get it underway. Hap carrying in the diffuser again. He is likely going to play the role that Van did last time as that hard breach. And now breaking out the front door. All of them pushing from the street this time. Very coordinated team assault. Pi droning out. And now Hap getting up onto the van. Storm is attempting to go up through the stairs, it seems. Well, we do have a roam on the first floor. A good hit there onto that Oryx who's roaming. Pi now going to push up and see if he can get that frag, tracking that Oryx. And he identifies him downstairs. That's a very singled out area for Oryx now as he's trying to rotate backwards. Pi going to attempt to peek those stairs now that he knows where that Oryx is coming from. Although he doesn't seem to watch it for very long. That Oryx, yeah, now he sees the Oryx, and that Oryx is looking to come back up. Space Row going down to Killer Kleb right off the bat. So the attacker's losing one operator already. And now Storm VTX gets the refrag on a Theory. So that Oryx is now gone. They do not have anyone roaming. Pi taking out the smoke now. And now Killer Kleb going down. Great kill there from Storm. Storm fragging out with 6 kills. Putting on a show today. That getting shot out immediately on that Selma. Rotating into attic, a very aggressive push for Storm VTX. He's pushing up into dorms. Gonna be peeking this corner very hard. And oh, what a triple kill from Storm. Very quick reaction time on the peak. Hap going down though. Icella's taking some damage on the stairs. Oh, a very quick peek onto Pi and taking him down with the shotgun. So now this puts them in a very advantageous situation here. He gets the long angle, but he doesn't see him peeking. Oh, and he gets the long kill. Icella's haunts with a double kill there, and now he's going to attempt to get the last one on Storm VTX. Throwing that smoke bomb into B site. Storm now attempting to peek that same corner. He doesn't see him. And he's going to take the damage from the Kaid and alert his position of triple kill to end the game. Icella's haunts with a nice frag out with smoke, pulling through for his team. He was really successfully able to kill people all across the board. And now we have someone who seems to have left. It looks like, I'm not sure who left, but we do have someone who has left the game. I don't know. We have a game crash, it appears. So while we're waiting to get that back, we're gonna be seeing. So I'm gonna go quickly check on that and see what we can get that fixed. All right, we're looking for laundry sets. Did someone crash or leave?
Yeah, his game crashed.
All right.
His picture isn't popping up in the fucking loading screen, so he's gone.
Gotcha.
He was so pissed that we won that round, dude. He just rage quit.
Yeah, he was so mad. I know. I was very confused. I was like, wait, y'all definitely just won.
Yeah, I was so pissed off. Not gonna lie.
Nice frag, nice frag out. Icella's. That was a nice little play at the end there with smoke. And that play with what was it, Thermite on the diffuser was pretty crazy. That was a nasty play. All right.
I'm a dickhead.
That was a dickhead move. All right, we'll get this back underway. All right, so we are back, and now we've got all of our players ready to go again. We are gonna get this resumed. So yeah, big time frag out at the end of that game for Icella's, and 2 back-to-back clutching up at the end of the game. They started off really slow, but they have now evened it out. And here we go. We got the basement defense for Team Emerald. Bomb gonna be spotted pretty quickly, it seems. Hap not quite spotting it yet, but definitely aware of the position. Another Oryx play on defense. Probably going to be roaming again, and that'll likely be assumed by Team Ruby. We do actually have an alibi play here from Icelis Hans. He's probably going to set those up in some peek holes. They do have a lot of destruction in these past couple games, so they are likely going to be peeking pretty quickly on those. Going to be trying to take advantage of some of those quick peeks from Storm. See if they can get some location on him, or at least some distraction. Top fraggers for each team. Icelis Hans now in the front for Team Emerald with 4, and then Storm, the main frag for Team Ruby with 7.
5 seconds remaining.
And yeah, Storm definitely having a
Attackers objective.
big-time game here.
Bomb.
He's going to be pushing from the street to begin with, and here he goes. Going off on his own. Definitely a decent way to get kills, but very risky on refrags. To get that long sight on the camera. Got some shots coming in from Hap as he holds that really tight angle. This is a very unknown angle. If you can peek it and somebody gets caught looking around that door corner, you can headshot them every single time. They will not see you. Hap gonna move up with the fuser. A very risky push there. Had some covering fire going in though. Gonna attempt to peek this right now. Oh, a very quick peek from that Kaid. Almost took him out. Pi pushing up a little bit, holding a different angle. Hap still taking shots from that Kaid. Or no, scratch, I believe that is Warden. Yes, that is Warden, not Kaid. Oh, and he gets some damage in, but not able to kill either of them. But Pi taking some serious damage. Throwing in that... He's going to throw in the flash. And now Space attempting to flank. Watching for somebody upstairs. It seems that Oryx is going to try to rush down on him. And he gets the peek. A big-time kill there for Space, or for Storm. He's going to peek on that alibi. He thinks... Oh, and he got it. Storm with the triple kill. Icelis Hans, the only remaining player. Gonna peek on this defuse. He gets 2 big kills and the diffuser. Icelis gonna try to clutch up this for his team. He had a 1v5 situation, and now a lot better of a situation for himself. Gonna pretend to be the alibi now, and he gets taken down. They saw him move on to. Oh, they saw the animation with the Ying. A big time mistake. And that is what takes him down, and now that brings us to match point with Ruby leading 3-2. He attempted at a very nice camouflage there. Oh, looks like we have another crash again, so I'm going to pause this real quick. And then, yeah, once we get him back in, we'll get this going again.
Can I play mute?
He's coming. Is he coming? He's coming back, right?
Huh? Who? He's here.
Oh, he is? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, we're all here.
Alright, sweet. Cool.
Discord crash.
I got you. Alright, so right back to it. We got him in quickly this time. And now it's time for Team Emerald to see if they can come through in the clutch. Icelis has been clutching up pretty hard for the team.
Used by attackers.
It's a bit of a rough day for the rest of his team, though. The next highest kills being Van FL with 3. Icelis with a hard carry of 6. Storm has just been a very... the duo of Storm and Pi on the other team has been very unstoppable. 8 kills and 5 respectively. And now we've got another defense on the basement.
Bomb located by attackers.
And now it looks about the same defense there. They are going to actually reinforce the bunker entirely, so no rotation holes through there, so they will not be holding that very aggressively.
10 seconds remaining.
We'll see if there's any roamers this time. We don't have that same Oryx that we've had the last few games. It appears, though, that Van will be roaming upstairs. Van and Icelis both upstairs currently with the Jaeger plays. Oh, we got the Jaeger, and it looks like a smoke upstairs. We'll start it off watching Van here. He's going to look to get some early peeks on that garage. And Killer Kleb going down off the bat. A very aggressive play, it seems. Pi takes him down right off the bat. Oh, he seems to have peeked the door very aggressively onto bunker. Now Kleb is going to have to sit there and watch cameras. And now that they have that bunker fully reinforced, they are able to just push right in here. Some shots coming in from Hap. I'm gonna peek the corner again. And now Pi taking some shots here. Shots coming in as he peeks that corner, and he gets the down on the Mozzie. Trilogy down, but he's not quite out yet. And the flashes alert the Valk to Pi's location. He goes down. And now maybe attempting to get to that Mozzie. Very low health, however. Going to be a dangerous play there. Hap now peeking that corner. Going to try to push up into sight. Could potentially see a defuse here. Storm upstairs currently in a bit of a standoff with the smoke. And Conger now peeking that Osa shield, sees the rotation, and there goes the call-out Space Row taking out the Valk. And now Trilogy going down to that kill from Pi.
They're activating the diffuser.
Some shots now coming in from Storm, pushing up onto the smoke. He sees him in smoke with the quick peek. Icelis Hans left in another clutch-up situation here. And he just cannot beat that incredible corner push there. That is just, there's no way to beat that peak. They had 2 angles on him, but man, what an attempt there for Icelis Hans. Storm, the MVP of the game, with how many kills did he have? He had 8 kills on the game and then 7 for Pi. An all-out destruction there from Team Ruby. Alright, so now we will get right back into some map bans. We are going to have, we're going to have to get another map ban in. It's going to be between the next map will be either between Coastline or Clubhouse. And so yeah, after we get those map bans in, we will get our second game underway. Alright, yeah, so we're about to, it's 2 games. It's not like a best of, but we're going to be playing 2 games. So the second game is going to be either Clubhouse or Coastline. So honestly, would you guys just like to tell me which one you want here, and then we can go from there. We won't have to do the whole map ban. Club?
I'll ask him. I'll put it in chat.
Or like this is what yeah, club. All right, so club for y'all, and then I'll go ask them if they think something different. We can, if they think Coastline, then we'll flip a coin.
And then we'll flip a coin. Yeah.
No, we
I
lost.
said I
but
knew
we
this
should
was
get
gonna happen.
Alright, so we're gonna be for the second game it's gonna be either between Coastline or Clubhouse. They've said Clubhouse. If y'all think Coastline, we'll do a coin flip.
Wait, honest, we're happy
I
with
don't care.
that. As long as you're playing.
Honestly, we should be playing more rounds. This is like nothing.
Yeah, we should like add
Actual scrim competitive rules.
Yeah, well
Yeah.
the point of it is to kind of be like quicker games. That's why it's unranked.
You know the home rules, by the way.
Mhm.
You know they scrim rules.
Yeah, but like that, the reason we're going for ranked rules is just because like those games are just long as shit, and so and you know, we all with all those like attack switches now. That's why there's no 6th pick, and so right now we're just that's the like point of the league is to have like quicker games and to be ranked rules. So
No, that's fine. I just wanted to.
yeah. So are you guys down for club or coastline? Which one are y'all?
Hey,
looking
I
for?
just need to
Yeah,
everything.
Honestly, I'd be down to do club and then afterwards coastline.
All right, yeah, we can do 3 games. I'm down. I'll be down to check if they're down for 3. I'll go look real
Should
quick.
play all 3 fucking maps.
Yeah, might as well. All right, so they're thinking club as well, but they're also wondering if y'all would be down to play a 3rd game on coastline to play all the maps.
Man, the shit I had to take is really starting to creep on me. No, okay, I don't give a shit. I
Alright,
don't care.
cool. Sounds good. I figured y'all be cool. All right, sweet. We'll get into the club game.
Hey, wait. I got a
Yeah.
question.
Yeah,
You were spectating the whole time, right?
yeah, it was.
Hey, he, on our team, he was a little sus. Was he sus at all? Storm?
Storm?
I don't think so.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Storm wasn't sus. No, he was just
walking around.
yeah. He was he went off on his own, and he was just fucking like he was just being aggressive as shit. He honestly got lucky a lot of the times. He had really good angles, and he was just aggressive as fuck. He had really aggressive pushes.
This is
Perfect,
the time
boys.
for you.
I hear it. All right, this is what we're doing. Swinger be swung at a baby.
All right.
Rocking shotgun, swinger be swung.
Yes, sir. All right. All right. I'll get the game going. All right, so we are back underway. We're about to get this second map. We are actually going to be doing 3 games today. Everyone is down for a third. So this second game, we are going to be doing it on Clubhouse, and then Coastline will be the next one. So we're just going to get it right underway here with the second game. Clubhouse for the second game now. And the first ban going to be coming in from Ruby. So this game will also be the Emerald team starting off on attack, but for game 3 we will have Emerald starting on defense. See if they're going to do some more targeted bans this time. They're going to get Thatcher out of the way. A good time to do that for Clubhouse. Going to see if they'll maybe decide to go with a ban on defense that targets the team a little more. Also going to be looking to see if the the Ruby team is going to look to ban a more targeted defender. That Thatcher ban will be a bit of a clutch ban. The Glass ban is an interesting choice there. Glass is not a very crucial player in this, but I mean, if you are really thinking about going CCTV, then Glass can be a bit of a problem there with smoke plants. Kaid banned right off the bat, so that's going to really rework how they decide to defend CCTV. So a very CCTV filled banning session there, and then Capcan gone as well. Alright, so the operators have been banned, and now we are getting right into the first round. Going to be going CCTV right off the bat, despite the bans. We got a Wamai play in there already. Solus and a Zombie coming in as well. Bandit to replace the Kaid, which was to be expected. Blackbeard, Finka, Sledge, and Capitao, and then a Knock now as well. And then we got the Malusi coming in on defense. So the defender's definitely going to be looking to push people out of that CCTV room as best as they can. Got some Malusis to slow them down.
Attackers need to locate and defuse
And then
bombs.
also going to be having the Solus there just to look for what they might be putting on the exterior wall. You're going to see what they end up doing with Garage. This could be a very interesting play here with a Zombie. Reinforcing the bottom of Garage now. And setting up those bandits, wondering if they are going to go with a bandit trick on that wall in CCTV. Looking like they likely will. We do have a shotgun play from our Solus here. I believe this shotgun was used on Solus the last game, but that provides some extra destruction on top of the impacts that they've got. They have all impacts except for the nitro cell on Bandit, so lots of destruction ability here, but at the same time you do wonder about the coordination of the gadgets there. That could have definitely been better spread out. So now Pi looking to hold the Garage. Icella's going to be going in with the diffuser, pushing a little bit away from the team, but regrouping.
Attackers dropped the diffuser. Attackers have recovered their
Now
diffuser.
passing off the diffuser to Van. Van, the one who held the diffuser for a large amount of the last game as well. And now Maverick tricking the bottom of the wall. Taking some damage from the Bandit now, and he's gonna get his feet shot out there by Space Row, who was holding that angle very tight. But now that is where that Blackbeard comes in handy, because now he can peek that without much worry. Icella's running across, a very dangerous move there. Now gonna attempt possibly to make a peek on that foothole. Connor peeking that corner. We had someone rotating down secret stairs. Now it seems that we've got Icelis moving back up to the top with that diffuser and going to go back down here, see if he's going to... Oh, that's a very dangerous play there, and with the Maverick trick, we're going to see if he pulls it off. He's not going to be looking to Maverick trick it, so they will be able to open that wall. Oh, this could be a very dangerous peek now for Icelis. Space also holding that angle, looking to cause some destruction onto that wall, and now seeing Icelis drop back down onto that ledge there to see if he can get a peek in through that foothole. It's being held very tightly by both Space, and it also looked like Hap was holding it, yes, and then Pi holding that garage down solidly. Icelis on a very dangerous peak here, but it seems that the Azami has moved around the corner a little bit. Now firing Azami's out there and going to see if some shots can be fired. Conger putting some shots down. And Theory goes down. Storm.
Drop the bomb diffuser.
What a kill. And then Hap on the kill as well. And now it's going to be down to Kleb and Trilogy. Kleb in the site now. Wow, what a... He just... Wow, okay, he just team killed. I was very confused for a second there, but yeah. He just team killed his own teammate. A headshot.
15 seconds left.
And now he's on his own. One man behind him. He doesn't know it, but he almost pulled it off. But around the corner, that bandit was waiting for him. Wasn't aware of the situation and killed his own teammate. A very unfortunate start there. So now Team Emerald down one game to start it again. We'll wonder if it looks like more of a short, like a very quick exit for them towards the start of the games, but then they definitely defended better than they attacked, which is the case with most teams, but they are going to need it a little bit more because their attack has been significantly weaker than Ruby's.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
All right, and now we have a defense on basement, which is a very expected play, but also a very effective one. It's a very easy site to defend, and there's lots of different angles you can hold, but it's also a very fun site to attack. You got the various attack points from the stairs and from the hatches above a site, and then of course the kitchen is one of the go-tos, and then also the bunker, which has definitely been less attacked as of recent, but can definitely provide some good Cali plays. We got a smoke play from Pi here, which is smoke is a very good operator to use in the basement setting, and then Conger going with the Thorn play, which is going to be very huge with some prevention of entry, and the Jaeger play as well to stop some
Attackers are moving out to
grenades
locate a
from
bomb
above.
and defuse it.
Looks like roaming up above, we do have the Solus, but heading back down now. So we'll head to Van, who is yet again carrying the diffuser. Running in with the Gone 6. Not something you see very often, but potentially attempting to just either breach open this barricade if there is someone in there, but they do have the sledge for that, so the Gone 6, a very interesting decision. And he also has the sausage as a shotgun being used, and now Killer Kleb taking some damage already, pushing in, throwing the grenade and gonna deal out some damage, doesn't see the peak, and that's it for him. That was a very aggressive push there. More going down, and now it's time for Van to see if he can recover. Storm and VTX going down though, one of their top players. Firing in the flashbang, Van gonna attempt a potential push up.
The attacker's bomb diffuser has
And
been dropped.
Van gets taken out. Theory gonna get C4'd a little bit here. Gonna try to push up and see if he can do anything about recovering that diffuser. A very rough start now. And Conger gonna continue holding this
Attackers
angle.
have recovered their diffuser.
Hap also has a very good peek on it. Not an ideal situation at all for Team Emerald. Oh, a very quick peek there from Theory. Hap going to attempt a peek as well. Icella's going for a main stairs push here, it seems. And now Theory looking to join him. Pi going to be watching that pretty closely, but Theory attempting to drone out now and push back down those stairs. Very quick peek there onto Hap. And now Conger the one looking at him. Theory looking to rotate back around. Fires the breach into the hatch. Some very aggressive peeks here. That's going to end up... Oh, he does pull through with the kill onto Hap. Barely staying alive in the process. He has that really crucial drone. And that's been what's been saving him. Now Conger in a very rough situation, but Theory low on health. Gonna attempt to fire it in, and he gets taken out by the Jaeger there. Oh, and he doesn't see him peeking around the left side, and that's what takes him out. And now it's Icella's Haunts left to clutch again. Finding himself in a lot of these situations, and now just has to push really aggressively into the site. Doesn't see him to the left. He's going to push around the left side, and he doesn't get the shot off. He did have the diffuser, but was not able to get the comms on the Thorn behind the shield. And so that is going to be a quick 3-0, or 2-0, apologies, a 2-0 lead for Ruby. Seeing if Emerald can win themselves a attacker game. Attacking has definitely not been their strong suit to start with. Potentially next game when they are starting off on defense, they will be able to get a bit of a stronger start off to the game. Their defense was very strong, but now we have the Van FL play on Thermite. That big Thermite play last game ended up winning them their one attack round. The Ash play by Theory. Going to attempt to recreate a bit of what Storm had been doing the games before. Storm very stuck with the operators that they've decided to play. A shotgun on Solus, and then the Ash was all that was played on attack. So those are the two operators you can come to expect from him. And so now Van and his team's attempting to drone out the bomb. It's a pretty obvious spot, however, so they don't really need to aggressively use their drones on this. No drones taken out yet. Oh, there go two, actually. The Ella on there. Conger running Ella on this game. Going to attempt to place some on the hatches and prevent some entry. We got the very crucial castle barricades on the front to make that front push a lot more difficult. Looks like we have a bit of a stairs roam from Conger right now.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Here we go. The attackers coming in. Van leading in with the diffuser yet again. Gonna attempt to push back up to the top. Potentially get an overhead. An overhead, yeah, potentially an overhead rush. Already going for the Thermite. Oh, it looked like it, but no. There we go. The upside down Thermite onto this wall here. Gonna attempt to potentially get some early frags. Icella's running the Cali play here, which is gonna set up that Thermite. And it gets taken out by Space on the bandit play. Holding this wall very carefully. Now Cali gonna come in to help this wall. Putting down the Claymore. That does make your position, that does make them aware of your position, however. We do have the sledge play coming through onto the window. He sees the peak, but he doesn't get the timing off on the Solus. Watching CC. No one in there right now, though. Theory pushes from behind and gets taken out. Storm VTX with his second kill of the game. Hap, however, doing the majority of the heavy lifting. Icella's getting a long-range peek there. Some aggressive peeks here from Trilogy. And And a grenade that does not go where he wanted it. And another. Oh, and now Storm going down to Van. Van pushing up into CC now. Doesn't see him behind the cash table, and that's going to end up being his demise.
Attackers bomb diffuser
The
has been dropped.
diffuser is down. And now Pi holding CCTV here. With diffuser in hand, and he gets taken out by Trilogy. Some very good reaction time by Trilogy. Pi missing the headshot. Now Space breaking these castle barricades that were for some reason put through sight, and a snipe by Callie goes down onto Hap. He revives himself with on the dock play, but he gets taken out by Killer Kleb. And now it's Space Row, the last remaining player. He sees him, and he takes him out, and now there's 2 players left. Can he clutch up the push-up from the sledge? He takes him down. The diffuser is down. Can Space clutch it out, or will Callie get him? He gets him in the last second of the game. Another clutch. Another huge clutch for Icelis Hans. He's at 2 kills now. Kleb leading their team with 5. And wow, it has been a close now they've got that 1 attacking win, and now they flip to defense. Starting off on Gym and Bedroom, which isn't something you see very often, going with the castle and vigil play there, so likely some roaming being set up with the front of the building being taken off the map for the attackers. We also have a Jaeger play and a Solus coming back in. So Solus going to be played by Icelis Hans. That was one of his main clutching operators there.
Attackers need to
Icelis Hans, the king of the clutch so far, with multiple already in the first 2 games. So, yep, just barricading that front of the building there. And now that front area has been barricaded with the castle barricades, although they haven't done it to B site yet, which is a bit interesting, and that's honestly the most peaked window out of the front 3. But a bit of roaming going on, not a lot staying at site. Looking to set up Lodge really well right now. Icelis going to be holding that to start the
5
game.
seconds remaining. Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Checking out to make sure there are no... and making sure that there are no drones in the room. However, that's a very liable situation there if they do elect to push from the roof, which is a common push with this site. And now Hap gonna go for a feet shot right now through the drone hole. And now Pi attempting to breach this wall a little bit, using the Maverick trick. Space trying to set up a long peek here onto the stairs, and it could work. It is a very long peek, but he goes back into Logitech.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Hap firing in some shots on that window before the castle barricade goes up to prevent them. Now Conger peeking onto, and he gets the kill on Theory, who was aggressively peeking that, and there goes their roamer. And now we might have another one. As the castle peeking that, he gets some big time damage on him, but he's able to, Van is able to pull out of that before he takes a headshot there, and now gets pushed from behind by Storm. Storm with a very aggressive approach here, pushing straight up into sight. And now going to go right after the window there. Oh man, a very close shot to the head of Conger. Oh, and he has to reload. Storm very low on health now. And Trilogy attempting to peek these windows at the same time. the Osa shield coming in handy for them outside the window. Storm pushing back in. Gonna try for another very aggressive approach here. Space taking some damage now. And takes out Trilogy. So that leaves it down to Killer Kleb and Icelis Haunts again. Looking at another potential clutch situation. And now the Osa shield coming in handy. Now in sight. And Storm VTX goes down. But now Kong are going to set up that Osa shield. But a very good play here from Killer Kleb. He's going to attempt the peek onto the Osa shield, which is a very dangerous peek. Kong are now setting that back up. Hap going for some shots. Thinks he's on the couch, but he's rotating back around. Pi going to attempt to watch the flank. And now Kleb, another kill. Killer Kleb watching for the Maverick running in. Gets killed from behind and is back down to Icelis Haunts. Pi planting the diffuser. He walks right past him. And that's all she wrote. What happened? I'm not even sure what went off to kill him. But Icelis just walked into the building. And the explosion going off to end the game. So now going back into the next game, we got Vigil, Azami, Jaeger, Warden, and Castle set on the defense for CCTV. And there it is again. Emerald team evening it back out after winning that one attacking game. This has been exactly the same as the first game was to this point.
Attackers have located a bomb.
Now they're going to be going with a very protective base here. Theory going to be roaming again with that Vigil. Got very aggressive last time. That was what ended up getting him killed. What a game, though, for Killer Kleb. So far, 7 kills. Leading his team. A much more even spread on the Ruby team, however. Hap with 5, Space Row with 4, and Conger with 4. And the 2 top fraggers from the last game, Storm and Pi, down to 3 and 1 kills respectively. So
5 seconds to insertion. Attackers are moving to defuse a bomb.
So now Van looking to roam around with the castle. Castling off the first floor entrances, which is a very interesting approach. Space Row going to be carrying the diffuser this time and setting up the double claymores right at the door there. And now going to immediately push right up to that wall. Gonna toss down the ace charges off the bat. Conger setting up the Osa shield, and Pi goes down. Van FL already with a kill on the roam. Gonna see if he can go for another one here. Oh, a very tight peek there. And now Hap with a very nice advantage over him. Gonna attempt to peek it again. Gonna take some damage there. It's that Vigil this time. Hap in a very pinched situation now. And now Theory roaming with Vigil. Attempting to get the refrag, but now Trilogy takes down Conger. Killer Kleb gets another kill, but then the reflag from Space Row, and now they are down so now the Ruby team down to 2. Space Row, a big time kill through the peek hole. And with barely any health and the diffuser in hand, he is looking to frag out for his team. He doesn't see Trilogy peeking over the Solus, peeking over the wall there, but now Trilogy hearing the diffusing there, and he goes down. What a kill there for Space Row. So now that leaves it down to Van FL and Theory, both roaming downstairs. Hap attempting to kill one of them, and he gets taken out. and then and then Space Row goes down upstairs. So now round 6, Ruby down to Team Emerald after a quick 2-0 lead. Emerald has now taken 3 straight games. Can they finish it off? We again see Theory on that Vigil. Was able to get that final kill of last game. Looking at the leaderboard here, Kleb again carrying his team with 8 kills. And then Space Row doing it for the other team was 7. And then Hap also working for Ruby with 5. A very hotly contested game right now. We got a basement defense from the Emerald team. Icelis setting up an alibi. That was how he got into that clutch situation last game. Wasn't able to pull through on it, however. Attempting to camouflage as the other alibi. Didn't elect to go for the shot into the freezer, which ultimately ended up costing him. He tried to play the character a bit too long, and the animation gave him away. Kleb setting up some Warden shields to prevent that very aggressive attack from the garage, which was something that the Emerald team actually used in their first game, or the second game it was, I believe, and it did not succeed. They went very aggressive, and it did not work out for them.
5 seconds to go.
So with attackers about to be locked in, we got Ace taking the diffuser, being Hap again.
Attackers must locate and defuse
Pi going to
the
be
bomb.
running the Jackal, and then we've got Space Row on a buck play. Conger with the Nomad, and Storm running the Ash. Storm already into sight, pushing down super aggressively through the garage. No one really in sight to prevent this. Doesn't have diffuser. He's just going for it. Space Row goes down on a... Oh, looks like a peek came up from secret stairs. Storm already pushed into sight. Gonna go for a breach here. Some shots coming in from Hap. Shoots the alibi, and that's gonna give his spot away. And now he gets taken down by the Warden. A very aggressive play there from Storm. They're gonna be able to get Space Row back up. So Storm taken out by Kleb, but that does leave him on very low HP. And now we see Conger pushing into sight already, going down the secret stairs through garage storage. Space gonna jump in very aggressively here, pushing into sight. He sees him down the hallway, and he's gonna give his position away. They're already going for the early plant. He hesitates on the shot, and the camouflage works this time, but that'll be it. As now Hap attempting to make something happen for his team. He doesn't see the defender right on the other side of him, and that doesn't end up working out for Warden. And now Van peeking from above, and that's going to be all they have left. Van and Kitchen in a very isolated situation. Now going to have to try to push back down. Hap not attempting a defuse just yet, but there goes the diffuser. Pi going to be watching for that push from the motorcycle. Oh, and he's got the angle on him. Shoots out the camera to give away his position, unfortunately. And now Van aware of where he's at. Pi going to be holding that angle on him. And that's it. Hap with the long-range shot with Ace. So they do come through on attack. They're clutching up, meaning we have some overtime, ladies and gentlemen, going into round 7. Orange team being Ruby up big time at the end of that, killing almost their entire defense, and Icelis, who has been their main clutch player at the very end, seemed to be celebrating a bit too much with the alibi camouflage. A very interesting play there, but it worked better than it did on Oregon. Kleb with a 9-kill game to this point, and same with Hap. Space Row also got 7.
Attackers
So this game, we will be seeing them going right back to the bedroom, which was, well, that's what she said. And they also went here to start off their game. Did not succeed. Or did succeed, actually. They were victorious in that game, and it was actually what put them tied with Team Ruby. But Ruby clutching up in that last game to keep themselves alive. If Ruby wins this game, then it will be a 2-0 game, a 2-0 lead on Emerald going into the last game. But if Emerald is able to pull this game through, then Team Emerald will be able to win overall in today's games. And now we are ready to go again. Hap going to be playing that ace again, which is a very common theme so far on this team. Ace has been played very commonly. And now they're immediately going to go for that breach. Looks like Trilogy going to be going for a foothold peek, but we got Killer Kleb roaming over near CCTV. The breach from Hap into CCTV has the site set up. A blast going in now from Storm. He has been very aggressive. We're going to see if he's going to keep that aggressive gameplay up. It did not work out well for him in this game as it did in the last. Storm now jumping off the side. Going to attempt to go through the kitchen. Pie pushing with that. Oh, and he gets killed by Van, peeking him on the thermite. And there goes the diffuser. Killer Kleb with his 10th of the game. And now rotating through. Holding garage. But it does look like we have somebody up and Conger going down. And now it's up to Space Row and Storm. And Storm on the roof right now. Still trying to drone into Lodge. Row going to be holding outside of the ledge there. Now Storm going to actually attempt a potential push-ups from the upstairs area. Space Row going to get a kill onto Kleb. Pushing into sight. He now sees the diffuser. Look around the corner in the red stairs and see nothing there. Oh, he doesn't see him on the stairs. The shots come in, giving away the position. Misses a few shots. And now Rowe in a very pinched situation. Can Storm come through to help out? He's going to try. And Space Rowe getting the double kill. Doesn't see the push from behind. The push from Garage gets him. And now it's going to be down to Storm. Shots coming in. And the double pinch there from Team Emerald. With the kill onto the Ash there. And so now Team Emerald going to look to see if they can win it here on an attack. Attack has not been their strong suit. They have been able to win it when needed, though. A Tachanka play coming in from the aggressive Storm. That'll be very interesting to see. He has played Solus the entire game, so seeing him play something different here will be very interesting. Lots of destruction up there for the attackers being the Emerald team. They do have that Monty play holding the diffuser there, but not a lot of hard breach, it's looking like. Which could end up being an issue for them, but they will likely change that. But if not, then that could be a pretty solid problem for them. Looks like they are going to be holding CCTV as their spot. A good amount of destruction on the defensive side as well. Three sets of impact grenades, and Tachanka is going to create a good amount of destruction. They really didn't need all of the use of destruction they have, though, because I mean, when they have that many impacts or just Tachanka, that's a very large setup for destruction. So not looking like it's all going to be necessary, but it will allow for a quicker setup. So far, some rough games from Pi. Pretty much just Pi. He's got 1 kill on the game. He's died 4 times.
Attackers
Gonna be
must locate
hoping
and
to
defuse the
hopefully
bomb.
redeem that with Wamai this time around. Van gonna be pushing with the Monty. They did not elect to switch to a hard breach. They actually have no hard breach across their entire team right now. They've got 3 sets of grenades, some claymores, and smoke bombs, and no hard breachers. So it looks like they're just gonna go for a straight up push, looking potentially to go up through construction. They do have the operators for that. They've got the drone going out with Theory. I'm going to try to look through that bedroom area and not seeing anything so far. The diffuser's still not picked up. But now Theory going to go back and grab it. So now Van firing some shots off already.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser. Attackers
And now he has been given the diffuser back. A very aggressive playstyle for not having a hard breach here. Oh, and the Azami gonna get the kill onto Trilogy. That was Space Row with his 10th of the game.
A bomb has been located.
Some Shamika launches going out there. Kleb getting some shots taken at him already, and now they hold a pretty favorable position on their site, already using the Solus to close off that window. Some grenades going out there, and now Theory taken down by Pi, his 2nd kill of the game. Starting to heat up a little bit here when it matters most. And now it's a 5v3 for Team Ruby. And now Van pushing around the side, potentially going to push up red stairs. Can't see any of those holes above him, but now he does have the prone from the bandit. Does he see him? He knows he's around there, but he can't find him. And now Killer Kleb taking some shots downstairs. Haunts is AFK, it seems. So it looks like it's actually more of a 5v2, unless Haunts just really wants to clutch up. Not sure where he has gone, but Kleb and Van attempting to push together, which is the best way to do it when you are using a Monty. And try to take out the Solus right there, and they do take it out. And the Solus with the kill onto Kleb. And now it is just down to Van to see if he can pull through with anything.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, and a big time kill on the Hot, but he can't get in there in
Operators
time.
Run out of time.
And that ends it. So, a very interesting game that time. The unfortunate thing being the AFK player on Team Emerald. That's a very unfortunate time to have that happen. Icelis going AFK, one of their best endgame players. And now the attempt for a defense on the basement by Team Emerald. And now here we are, a very solidly, it looks like they're going for a solid destruction setup here on defense, which is very good for basement because it's got a lot of various angles that you can go for.
Used by attackers.
Oh no, seems that they are going for CCTV, not basement. They did change it up. So it looks like we could be seeing that Oryx roam that we were seeing in the last game. Killer Kleb with 10 kills on the day. Space Rose also at 10. And Hap at 9 as well. That's been one of the main differences in winning clutch scenarios for Team Ruby. It looks like Icelis is back this time. He has started moving around again, so he will be there to help out the team, which is very necessary on this 4-4 tie.
Seconds to
this will decide the game. So here we go. They have gone with a bit of hard breach on attack this time. Space Row looking to carry the diffuser to start it off. Gonna be pushing up onto the... They're gonna be pushing up into the abandoned factory already. So they're at the warehouse, over onto the bridge, and now hurtling over. They're gonna be trying to set up this hard breach on this wall right off the bat. That is gonna be... Oh, actually, it looks like it's gonna be very easy. Oh, but Space Row deflects the ace charge into the ground. So an unfortunate timing for that, but they are able to get that wall open. But now we see a very quick approach for Storm as he's moving in, try to get some quick kills onto the other team. Storm now just firing wherever he can. Does not see that Oryx holding that door. Oryx going to potentially attempt to get this frag onto the Ash right off the bat. Who's going to get the peek? He knows he's there. He's firing into the wall. No, nothing going to hit. Can Kleb pick up his 11th kill of the game? But Icelis, big time kill onto Pi. Pi just really struggling this game. Storm as well having a bit of a rough time with his aggressiveness. A quick move there, but Icelis going down. Someone already in sight. They don't see each other. Ace with the big... No, he doesn't kill Kleb. Kleb will stay alive. Ace goes down. Hap tried to hip fire him and couldn't get it off. Conger going to take down Trilogy, and there goes Conger on the refrag. Theory getting the kill there. A 3-2 matchup in favor of Team Emerald right now. Van getting some destruction from below. Space going to be holding that door. And now Storm going with a very aggressive play here. Attempting to push into sight, taking out the Jaeger. Oh, he doesn't hold the peak very long on the red stairs. That almost was his downfall. As the push from Van comes up the red stairs. And now he's got those 2 peaks. That's a very aggressive peak to be taking. Can Storm push in, and he gets alerted by the Legion, and he's gonna go down. Just a very aggressive play there, and not waiting, but Space gonna take out Theory, and now pushing up into construction. That Legion mine has now been cleared, and now there goes Van. It's down to Killer Kleb versus Space Row. Kleb has the peak, and he takes him down. Killer Kleb clutches up with his 12th kill of the game, and Team Emerald wins it in the closest game you can possibly have. A hard-fought victory, and a hard-fought victory it was for Team Emerald. So now we will be going into Game 3 on Coastline. So here we go. Game 3 on Coastline, about ready to get underway. And yeah, so that game, a very, very close game. We were able to get a very close matchup at the end, a 1v1 to finish it off. And now we are going to get into this last game. So it looks like we have a few people who have left, so we're going to quickly get those people back in, and then we'll get this next game going. Alright, well. So, unfortunately, it does look like we are going to have some people leaving. The third game was kind of up in the air anyways. But we were able to end it with a really great one. So, yeah, a very good game, a very good set of games today. And it splits right down the middle, very even competition. And this should set up some guys for some good scouting for the draft. I do hope that everyone watching enjoyed, truly. And this was a really good way to get some experimenting done on this league. And, yeah, as we get some more people, We're gonna start getting some more scrimmages going, and we're gonna get some highlights for this game posted. A very good game, some very big plays, and now we got some personalities for some of these players that are going to be in this draft. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.